right, the camera thing. I have a video blog. I totally forgot about that. By this point, you probably totally forgot about that too. Sorry, I have not posted in so long. It's like I was saying from the onset, there's no way in hell this is going to continue to be a daily thing. But it might be nice if it was more than a monthly thing. I just got completely sidetracked between Thanksgiving and then my birthday, which I believe I mentioned in the last episode was December 10th. And just haven't gotten back to doing this since. I had an excellent birthday. This is the first time in years that I've actually had a party at my condo. I'm astonished there were no noise complaints from the neighbors. I'm not sure how many people showed up. Throughout the course of the night, it was probably about 30 or 40 people in my tiny little apartment, and people got along great. Friends who didn't know each other from different social circles mingled and talked and seemed to like each other, and that was fantastic. There was much merriment. We watched a terrible movie. We drank alcohol. We drank so much alcohol. It was, as I believe the kids still say these days, off the hook. It was, in fact, nowhere near the hook. Yeah, I'm not going to go on with this. There are other slang terms that I feel like busting out here, but I want to maintain my viewership. So, I discovered something last night, or at least I think I discovered something. Let me back up. I'm going to back up. Not literally, because I'd run into cars behind me. So, I still haven't seen a neurologist. Still don't know what the problem is with my hands and wrists and arms. My symptoms are kind of like carpal tunnel, but not entirely consistent with that. They're kind of like something called thoracic outlet syndrome, but are not entirely consistent with that. I asked my doctor at one point, is it possible I have both carpal tunnel and thoracic outlet syndrome? And he just laughed at me. I wasn't kidding. I wanted to know, could I have both of these things? But, I don't know. The thing that it's sounding most like is thoracic outlet. So, a friend of mine on Facebook posted trouble he was having with his hands, and that he was told that it had to do with his sleeping position. And the same friend who told me about thoracic outlet syndrome was telling him that his problems sound like they could be the same thing. So, on that assumption, I was looking up last night while I was in bed what kind of sleeping positions I'm supposed to be in if I do, in fact, have thoracic outlet syndrome. I've been sleeping entirely wrong. Did you know you can sleep wrong? I can't sleep on my stomach at all, apparently, according to everything I was reading on the web. I can't have my arms raised above my head. And considering that the main way that I tend to go to sleep is lying on my stomach with my arms raised above my head cradled on my arms, This is wrong. This is wrong. My arms are going to fall off if I keep doing this. Apparently, the main way that I'm supposed to sleep is just lying down flat on my back with my arms at my sides. This is not how you sleep. This is how you lay out a corpse when you're about to do an autopsy on it. That is not a sleeping position. I'm surprised I didn't say that I should put a lily on my chest while I'm doing this. I can't. I've tried to get to sleep on my back. I can maybe do it occasionally, but usually it's just not going to happen. And so I was reading about the correct way that I could sleep on my side, which is, again, no arms raised above my head. I can have my arm like this, and I can just have the other arm just stretched straight out ahead of me and have it propped up by some pillows. I imagine this looks ridiculous. But I tried that and actually got to sleep pretty well in that position. I still woke up in that position, so maybe that'll work. This morning, I thought my hands were maybe feeling a little tiny bit better than they were yesterday. That could be delusion. But assuming that there is some chance that might be, that the way I have been sleeping is continuing to exacerbate whatever this problem is, I'm going to keep giving this a try, sleeping in this weird little position. And I'll let you know how that goes. I hope all is well with you. I hope you're ready for your holidays, whatever holidays you might celebrate. I still need to start doing some Christmas shopping, however much Christmas shopping I can actually afford this year. Yeah. What else was I going to... Oh, I know what else I was going to tell you, is I actually made phone calls today like a grown-up. This is what I've been putting off all week. I even returned a call I got on Monday. Today is Thursday. For me, this is an excellent turnaround time because I hate talking on the phone. There's a reason I hate talking on the phone, and that's because I rely really, really heavily on nonverbal cues. You know, just body position, gaze, facial expressions, just tiny little ticks tell me a lot about what the other person's thinking. And if I don't have that when I'm talking to someone, it really, really freaks me out. It's like I'm talking to a zombie. You know, I'm only getting like half or less of the channel of information that I'm used to having. And so, yeah, I don't want to do it. But I had calls from the doctor, I had calls from recruiters, and I am still hoping to get a job one of these days. Having a lot of conversations with recruiters, but no interviews so far, which is annoying. And I've just realized that I'm on the freeway, and I told you guys that I wasn't going to video blog from the freeway anymore, so goodbye.